The release? Okay, you can't be in it then. What's happening? What's going on, YouTube?
The Mechanics.
So today, coming live from Central.
You can't even see us, fool?
Yes, you can.
There we go.
Hey, being taller than you. Listen, so today is a special day-ish, special-ish day.
You're special.
I am special, thank you.
Special word.
So today is a drift event, and cut what out? So we got Shorty right here on the alignment rack, not getting an alignment, but I'm actually swapping out the rear differential fluid on her. So real quick before we get started on today's actual vlog, I'm proud to announce that I am officially sponsored by Central Tires. Officially sponsored. Now this doesn't mean that, you know, I'm about to come out with a whole new whip or anything like that. This is a small sponsorship. If they got extra tires, then hey, you know, I can get on my Rock Day sticker. They help me, I help them. So that's the big news for today. Officially, my first tire sponsor is Central Tires. So come down, come see them, get your tires, and I might hook you up with a discount if I can swing that with the owner. And yeah, let's go. Sheesh. Look at this big ass wing. What's going on, bruh?
What's up, bro?
You ready to drift something today?
Ready.
Oh, this is nice. First drift event?
Yep, first time.
First time drifting or first drifting?
Time drifting.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have fun today.
Yep.
Today is gonna be interesting. Oh, you see it? Yeah. So that's my little section. My little section of used tires I get to burn. You see? So I'm actually mounting those up today and using them. I think all those are 16s and then a set of 17s. But yeah, those are all my 16s I'm about to use today. So, ladies and gentlemen, this right here, after I welded it, gave it probably less than 100 miles, and this is already built up on the magnetic drain plug. So I'm swapping out the diff fluid right now, so we can have a fresh fluid for the drift day. I don't know why I keep stuttering. So we are officially pulled up at the Drift and Drag, Wild Horse Pass. As you can see behind me-ish. Drift and Drag tonight. When I read the instructions for the Drift and Drag, it said do not park your trailers in the staging area. So there's, you know, cars for the skid pad. So I don't know if all these people didn't listen or if in actuality they're getting ready to leave and are going to make more room. But there was an XL track earlier today that went down with cage cars only. I see a few of them leaving, but I don't see all of them leaving, as you can see. So I'm not sure what's really going on, but me and are here, and hopefully we can, you know, make it do what it do. So we just finished the driver's meeting. Basically, we're doing a figure eight for the skid pad. I'm not a Drift West. He's doing the skid pad as well. I guess it's a basic figure eight setup. That's good for me because I can do a figure eight. Last time I came out here, I just full sin mode, didn't know the track. So hopefully I can figure it out because it's still light out. Get my tires swapped out and then get on track and then do a couple of test laps so I can figure out where exactly I'm going. And then I can just pretty much send it after that. But as of now, pause, timeout, holding. So what I'm gonna do is give you guys a commentary on what's actually going on, because just the video of me sliding isn't really explaining anything. So I'm gonna give you guys a commentary as we go. So basically what happens is I send it full speed straight to the first entry, and there's like 3 little bumps right there that, to save my life, I cannot get past. So every time I go over them, I spin out or I put too much angle on it to where I can't hold it. So in theory, I end up spinning out or straightening out. So once I do the first entry and I spin out, I noticed that my steering wheel was really hard to turn, and I forced it anyways because I still had half of the track to go. So me muscling my steering wheel sent me to spin out a second time, and when I spun out the second time, my power steering exploded. And if you look underneath my hood vent, there's a glow, and that glow is actually a fire. Yes, my car caught on fire. So next is plain and simple. I pull over, hop out, make sure the car's not on fire, for one. Second, I don't know why I left my fire extinguisher in the car. And then me basically looking to see what happened and confirming that my power steering hose did actually blow, and that explains why I have no steering. So next we have a couple of flicks of me trying to muscle the 240 with no power steering. And as you guys remember, I said that I couldn't get over those 3 bumps to save my life. But one of the runs I do the full back sweeper, and I felt like I could keep going without power steering, but eventually I gave up.
Spun out. My second one I did good, but I can't initiate because I don't have the power steering.
First send on the track, I blow the high side to the power steering pump. I didn't think I blew it. I don't know, I thought I popped the line, but the car caught on fire, so I did what anybody does, pull over and try not to make a scene. Open the hood, car's not on fire no more, so I say, damn it, I'm gonna send it anyways. And I try to continue to drift and it doesn't work. So Corey pulls up on us, and Corey's like, well, let's go take a look, guys. Corey's a mechanic. So he wiggled some stuff and figured out that my high side backed out, so we're adding power steering.
What stop leak?
The stop leak.
Oh, what happened?
And hopefully it stops
What
leaking.
happened? Why did it go black?
It goes black, but it's still recording.
That's weird. I want to see what's going on.
Just hold it where you think it might go. Or you can stop it and start it again.
What happened?
Back to finger whipping the wheel. Corey, how many bottles you got in there? 2 bottles down. You will not put that bag in my car with 2 empty bottles. You gotta be kidding me. And we're at a gas station?
Remember, I'm a mechanic.
So with this being said, yeah, Maggie Message is one of them. With this being said, we get to drift some more tonight. I thought I was done. I thought I was gonna have to buy a whole new power steering pump. So shout out to my man Corey, who's figuring it out now. Shout out to Corey for touching stuff, because if he didn't touch stuff, then I'd still be sitting there looking stupid. So shout out to him. We're gonna go back to the track right now. Try to get some more seat time in. Okay, so here we have me trying different ways to initiate with cold tires, and then once the tires are heated up, basically I do the second sweeper damn near perfect. You hear the little clutch kick in there, underpowered KA trying to make it through the rear sweeper or what have you. Basically, once the tires were warmed up, I seemed to do fine, but as long as they were cold, they did not agree with me at all. So either I went into the first turn kind of sketchy, either understeered or spun out, and then me following through with warmed up tires, doing the rear sweeper, damn near perfect. Just basically me trying different ways to enter and get around those little 3 bumps, which all but one time I did, so. So basically at this point, I'm sitting in line and I rev it to about 3,000 RPMs and you can kind of hear it tick. And basically when I pull up to the line, the dude is telling me, hey man, you got a rod knock. And I'm at a drift event, so I'm gonna send it again, you know? this send, I can actually feel the less power, or I didn't have as much power as I did trying to finish out the second sweeper, even with the clutch kick. And as you can hear right around here, that I have an extreme knock going on, and that's when I pulled off and wrapped it up for the night. From the track. So I'm basically gonna wrap this vlog up, breathing on the track real quick. The actual drift event was pretty dope. The skid pad was not my favorite, only because of those bumps. The only thing that I didn't really like, but I don't think there's any way around it, is you sit in line for like 10 to 15 minutes, because I was playing Call of Duty when I was sitting in line. And then you go do the track, and then you have 20 seconds of actually seat time, and then you go back to sitting for 10-15 minutes. I feel like when you're trying to learn how to drift, you need repetitiveness so you can make adjustments, because initiating my drifts into that first corner and trying to get around those bumps, as you guys see, I struggled. But every time I tried to tweak something, in my mind is like, okay, do this different. Then you sit there, then you're playing Call of Duty or A-ball, and then it's time to go, and it's like that. It's like that. So basically what I was telling the homie is, like, we basically paid $75 to learn that we need to go practice more before we come out here and just spin out the whole time. But I mean, that's how you're supposed to learn this day and age, is you gotta go to the track, and you gotta be able to, have that open space available to you to do it. So either you gotta figure out how to make adjustments, or get there when there's less people, or I don't know, but that's the way to do it now. You got to do it that way. It's just the way to do it. So that's what I plan on doing. I plan on continuing to go back, and hopefully I can get it. My first track event, I actually connected the whole thing pre-send or figuring out how to send. It was easier to drift the first track than it was to do the figure eight, only because of those bumps. Those bumps were killing me. But I digress. It was a great track event. I did end up going through one set of tires, but only on one side. I don't know why. But as you guys can see, the whole rear sweeper I got down, clutch kicked and everything, but the tires were already warm. So I don't know if I just need to warm up the tires, do a quick burnout at the staging line or whatever. But the whole rear sweeper I got perfect almost damn near every time, unless I tried to do something crazy. So ending this vlog, I did feel like this was a typical drift event. My car caught on fire. I was having issues. Power steering pump blew. I didn't have no power steering. I still tried to send it. Blah, blah, blah. Typical track day for somebody who's not having a good day at the track. Typical track day, because there was people that did extremely well and did not have any problems. But periodically when I went back to my little staging area, I did see some of the, higher horsepower drift cars staged over in there and working on their stuff. But other than that, it was a great event, great turnout. Fortunately, I can't wait to do it again. Unfortunately, I did develop a rod knock, and I didn't make it home, as you guys see in the me getting loaded up on the tow truck. I didn't make it home under its own power. It did get towed home. Currently does not want to start. So teardown is next. I have a couple of options on what I want to do next. I'm not doing no crazy ass LS build or anything like that. I still want to keep it within a reasonable power range from 120 horsepower to a little under 300 horsepower. I'm not putting an SR in there unless it's basically given to me. So don't expect to see an SR in there. But the breakdown is next. The teardown is next. I'm gonna figure out what I can do, what my options are. IBOC is around the corner, so I'm getting ready for that. So that's all eyes on the Acura, all hands on deck. But after that, I do want to drift some more. I do want to continue the season. So we'll see what I can work out. But as of now, the 240 is down. I even took the insurance off, so there's no more insurance on it as of today. I mean, basically stay tuned, because now we have a tear down, now we have an actual build to do. So I got more coming for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Central Tires. They are doing an amazing job of holding me down, like I said. Hit them up, Central and Southern, Phoenix, right on the corner. You cannot miss it. Big old sign on the corner. Central Tires, go check them out. This being said, like, comment, subscribe, come back. Because now we got to build, you know what I'm saying? With this being said, peace, I'm gone.
The Mechanics.